Where the hell did you come from? Alright, you're ultimate magician, something like that. I'm just guessing straight away. Or maybe, I don't know, ultimate undertaker? It's two very different fields, but you never know. Ah, where the hell did he come from? What kind of voice would I give him? I'm sorry, did I startle you? I seem to have that effect sometimes. Maybe I'll just give him a very sort of calm voice. Jeez, dude, get a bell or something. I almost had a heart attack.
Hello.
Hello, sorry.
Sorry, was I interrupting you?
Sorry, he was voicing that.
No. I was just taking a moment to compose myself.
Again, it's like... Yeah, it is. Some of the voices are just quite low. Not too bad, but yeah, I think if the dev is watching, you know, for future chapters, maybe see if you can get your voice actors just to increase the volume a bit.
Quite the day, I'm sure you're aware.
Yeah, it's one for the books.
I'll support you.
You can say that again. His energy is soothing, despite his almost sad demeanour. Well, nice to meet you, sir. Akio Suzuki, ultimate journalist.
What an interesting talent. Pleasure to meet you.
You sound almost kind of bored.
I am E.G. Nakamura.
Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Something about just the way you're dressed gave me that. Like the little veil, and then obviously like the top hat with the sort of flowers on it. Either made me think magician, someone who's on stage, or someone who's going to be at funerals, trying to look very formal and sort of morose, perhaps. That also probably explains why it mentioned he sounds a bit sad. Okay, so we've got an Undertaker, Lepidopterist, a chemist, and matchmaker, and a journalist. I nearly forgot Itazura's talent for a moment then. The Nakamura family are well known across Japan, and Mom even used his funeral service when Dad died. But I've not heard much about Eiji himself, except for his work.
Undertaker. Oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't expect a talent like that from someone so calm.
Well, why would they not be calm, you know? I mean, you're not going to waltz into a funeral all singing, all dancing, are you? What are you expecting there, Akio? But he's creepy enough for sure.
What is there to be stressed about with the dead? They're unlikely to complain.
Okay, he's got a very distinct voice, I like it. I'm sorry, that was a joke. I don't get it. I'll explain later. I just understand that life has an expiry date, and when the time comes, I am there to make the journey beyond as beautiful as I can. When you put it like that, I guess it is peaceful.
It is the most peaceful part of our lives, passing on.
Reminds me a bit of that sort of comical voice that I gave to Yasuhiro in Trigger Happy Havoc. I might sort of get a bit of that energy without going too overboard. So what exactly do you do? How'd you get the title? My parents had a large shrine and funeral home, and we were raised to work within it. I've always been around the dead, so I've always been calm around it. And of course, we have a shrine, in order to allow people to honour the dead, but my sister runs that part. Yeah, if I make his sentences sort of clipped, with like little pauses at times, that might differentiate it a bit from Akio's. The Nakamura family shrine is one of the largest in Japan, so it's not surprising two of the people involved with it are ultimates. Oh wow, that's extremely serious, but impressive.
It's worth it to give people closure in their darkest days.
You must be a very caring person.
Correct.
Thank you, I do try to be. And what about your ultimate?
Oh, well, my dad was a detective, so I've always been pretty good at investigating things. I wrote an article that went big one day, so I got contacted a few weeks later by the school.
Don't sell yourself short, Akio.
Oh, I'm sure you've done great things. Yeah, I love reading celebrity gossip magazines. Thanks. So have you found anything, AG? We all woke up about the same time. After introductions and moving you to somewhere safe, we all split to investigate. It seems a few areas of the ship are blocked off, or we're not supposed to enter. I wonder if after this introduction ceremony we'll be able to explore more. I hope so. The others are looking for a way out. Yes. I'll be getting back to helping in a few minutes. I just needed a moment to myself. Well, I'm happy to help while you take a breather. Is there anyone in particular who needs my help? Miss Reed is in the lounge room, just down the hall even, if you haven't spoken to her already. Vincent may also be able to give a task even if he's a little...
Excuse me.
He's quite rude, but...
It's a real piece of work. Cute, though. I could totally see him being a good partner under that whole tsundere thing.
Uh-oh, have we got another tsundere character?
Pardon me. I do try to avoid speaking negatively of new friends.
But he seems very hostile right now. Stress will do that to a person. I'll watch out for him. Good. I'll be finishing up here for now, sir. I just added in a sir. Why the hell? He seems like the sort of person who would call people sir and madame. The man let out a small sigh and continued to mumble to himself.
I'll be going then. Thank you, AG.
Goodbye, sir.
See, look, he says sir. There you go. He's very polite. He's nice despite looking creepy, and he seems to be way more aware of the situation than most. Wait, where'd he go? He's just very good at retreating. The door is sealed with sheets of metal it won't budge. Oh, that's a door. Okay. Interesting. Sure, that'll come into play later. Sealed with sheets of metal. That's another one. Do you want to go to the steam door, or do you want to go to this one down here? Let's try this one here. It might just be a side room. Ah, it is. The library has a huge, has a large stained glass roof with lights shining from above. Okay. Can we look at some of these bookshelves, or can't look at these ones? Express Murder on a Train in China by Hector Van Vexer. Interesting. Go look at some of these. Any of these? Trigger. All my friends are dying and a monster is trying to eat me by E. Edwards. Okay, are these references to something, or are these just joke titles? Looks like there might be a mezzanine level or something to this, judging by the staircase there. I think it might be doing the same thing it did with the elevator. It's like clipping off part of the graphic, perhaps, so we can see where we are now. Dances for political rallying from the Cha-Cha slide to the Cha-Cha Charleston by C. Ha-Ha. Cha-Cha. Cha-Ha. Okay, sure. Hang on, can we look at the books before I talk to this person? A lot of books are on the table, all seem to relate to the occult. Who we got?
Hold that
Oh.
pose. It's perfect. The look of fear and confusion.
What's with the best girl pin that you've got there? Is that one of her badges? Is that supposed to be the Umbrella Corp logo from Resident Evil? Right, so you've got what looks like a little webcam thing, or like a little sort of camera you can have on your shoulder, and a big camera. Okay, ultimate streamer? Maybe? Something like that? Do you have an interest in the occult? Because you've got like little ghosty, the little creepy faces on your badges and things. Huh?
Yes. Perfect.
The creepy girl begins to circle me with her camera.
What exactly are you doing in the dark?
Looking for spookies. This location is perfect, and I need to create a backlog of videos to upload. My fans go crazy if I miss my weekly video.
She's got to be a streamer, right? You're a director?
No, maybe one day I'll make my debut into films. I love horror films.
Yeah, I guessed.
V. Tyler's Camp Blood Part 13, back again, is a huge inspiration for my work.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I really like Camp Blood Part 14, back again. I think that was one too many backs, actually. Horror films just aren't my thing. Why don't you make rom-coms? Oh, what voice would I give her? Maybe I'll just give her a placeholder voice for now. I don't know, until we know more about her. Maybe I'll give her my German accent. Oversaturated garbage, like the one I gave Kaide in V3. Not too stereotypical. She suddenly stops dead in her
Is
tracks.
that a ghost orb?
I think that's just a light, kid.
Hey, don't call me kid. I'm very mature for my age. I probably should get a nap in
Probably
soon.
get a nap
Oh.
soon.
Or maybe we give you the Chiaki voice. Are you going to be someone who's very tired because you stay up streaming late into the night?
Do you need a blinky?
I'm going to put a hex on you, so all your shoes feel like there's a stone in them.
Okay, maybe the sort of Chiaki voice would work.
Being nice, you little gremlin.
Who are you anyway?
Tremble before me, mortal. I am the great and powerful Siyobu Maguchi, the ultimate paranormal investigator.
Okay, that makes sense. Should have guessed that, actually, shouldn't I? But no, I thought, well, yeah, I mean, the cameras make sense. Do you live stream your investigations? Siyobu Eguchi. Did I pronounce that right? I know she just pronounced it, but I instantly was thinking of something else then. I've heard about her. She's only just gained her title this year, but is a brilliant editor and practical effect artist who's been asked to work on various Hollywood sets and films. She was even scouted for the ultimate title of visual effects artist, but refused all of it, claiming her work wasn't fake or effects. Hopes Pete wouldn't accept the title of paranormal investigator, so she went to a different school.
Huh. Cool talent. Have you ever seen a real ghost?
Real? Real? How dare you even suggest my work to be fake? I should let a demon possess you just for that. I know how. I read the WikiHow article.
Yes, I'm sure that's a reliable source of information, isn't it? Okay, maybe the Chiaki voice wouldn't really go with her, because she's clearly got a bit of energy.
I didn't mean to upset you.
No way!
She's kinda a lot, huh? Oh god, what voice should I give you? What voice should I give you? What voice? What voice? What voice? Don't really know. I'll get you too, Pink Lady. Something like that. Maybe just normal voice, but with a bit more emphasis. I already told you my name when we woke up, Siobu. I forgot. How long ago did you wake up?
I was one of the last, so an hour ago. But I still beat you.
It's not a race. How'd you forget something in an hour?
No. When I pass out, I normally forget what just happened.
You look like you haven't slept in weeks.
Sleep is for the weak, and that's when the demons will get ya. I sleep for 2 minutes every hour, like clockwork.
Okay, so she's sleep deprived. I'm sure that's going to friggin' work out well in this scenario.
That doesn't sound healthy.
Gosh, you sound like my dad. Siobu, drinking coffee at 9 p.m. is not what I meant by go to bed.
Okay, kind of like her. She's got a bit of a goofy quality. Right. You haven't told me your name yet. I'm going to need it for the credits. Are you breaking that fourth wall? Are you going to be the fourth wall breaker of a character? Akio Suzuki, ultimate journalist.
Ooh, we could collaborate. You could voice over one of my series I'm working on. Are you more of a Yurei or Poltergeist kind of guy?
I'm not really looking for a voiceover or a research job right now.
I have a lot of fans, and it will be good for your career.
You said you post online. Do you have a website? TooSpookyForMe.com were the first on search result. Someone so young running a website. What could go wrong?
I'll, check it out.
Sure you will.
Right, well, I'll see you soon, Siobu. Happy hunting?
Siobu.
Yeah,
Try and remember that.
Move along, rookie.
As I leave, I can hear her calling out for the spirits to show themselves as she swings the camera around wildly. I guess if I had time I could record with her, if she's really able to see ghosts. Getting her on my side and letting her save footage isn't a bad idea. Wait, is she the save point? Want to record something, Akio? She's the save point, apparently. That's interesting. Not what I expected, but sure. I'll take it. Okay, that's file 1, saved over there. I'm just going to take a jump cut, because I just need to have a bathroom break. 1 second, all. Alright, back in. There we go. Also just got myself a drink of water and all that. I'm enjoying this one so far. It's got an interesting vibe to it. I'm very curious to see kind of where it goes with everything. Alright, let's get moving again. Can we look? Anything here? Boxes block the way. Okay, so we can't go upstairs then. Never mind. Interesting that these stairs are here. There'll be another access then to the second, well, next deck, I guess. Smoke Gets in Your Eyes and Other Lessons from the Crematory by Kay Willard. Probably say crematorium, not crematory. Unless that is a word? I don't know. Is crematory a word? Japanese art through the decades. The book was funded by the Kotsuno family. Sure. How to masturbate by... What's with all the Lyra Chattel references? Seriously. She was supposedly the ultimate debatist. I guess maybe this... maybe Von Creep likes Lyra Chattel, because Von Creep possibly played Danganronpa Antebellum as well. I don't know. I mean, not that I'm complaining. I like the references, don't get me wrong. They were just unexpected, that's all. Anything here with the tables? Can we look at the bookshelves? No. Is there anything else around here? Can I look at these ones? No. Nope. Check everything. You never know what you might find. Nothing there. Easter eggs and where to find them by VC. Yeah, someone can surely write a guide on that. Alright, it looks like there's nothing else in here then. Okay, so we found the library, so let me reiterate just from my memory who we've got so far. So we've got Akio Suzuki, Ultimate Journalist, Amai, the Chemist, Itazura, the Matchmaker. We've got Misty, who... She didn't actually mention what she was, did she? No, we don't know what she is. We got Alora, the grumpy lepidopterist. We've got Siobu even, paranormal investigator. Eiji, the Undertaker. They mentioned there was a Vincent knocking around somewhere. Woo. Okay, steam is hot. Yeah, and water is wet. Good job, Akio. Alright, so I guess it's saying you can't go that way then. In which case, go back this way. Well, Misty. What are you doing down there? Nothing. Let's go down through here this time. Oh. There are alternate paths over here. Hang on. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. That's how you get back through. That looks like it might be a way on, in which case, actually, let's go over to this side first. Oh. Never mind. There's multiple pathways one could potentially take. What's this one? Can I go this way? There's a handwritten sign on the shutter reading closed. Come back laters. I guess this is a store. Okay. Probably where the school store is. Okay, actually, yeah, let's do this one then. Why not? So we come out there. Something here? Seems to be the employee door for entering the store in the main hall. Ah, actually the back door to the school store.
Miyoko! You forgot my bag of heels! I only have one pair!
Oh no. You look like you're gonna be another tsundere.
I was chased by peoples with big guns.
Miyoko, remember what I said?
Excuses are for ugly people.
Wow.
Yes, and you're not ugly. So be a girl boss and accept your mistakes.
Yeah, be a girl boss. Yeah. Is everything okay over here? You sound like you're probably much more friendlier. Oh, hello.
Shut up, Miyoko. Pleasure to meet you. Good to see you're finally up.
Why the emphasis on up?
Excuse me?
It's just good to have more people to talk to, especially someone like you.
Strange.
Anyway, Makio Suzuki, Ultimate Journalist.
I could use a new PR person. What paper do you write for?
Nah, he's not that kind of journalist. I don't really do that kind of stuff, but maybe.
Are you a good boy? Or do you need to be trained?
Okay, taking that whole girl boss thing very seriously, eh?
Jeez, Hazaya, there are other people around.
Yeah. Keep your kinks and fetishes to yourself.
What?
Not for hire right anyway, as a PR person. Don't worry, we'll find some use for you. The shorter girl begins to tug on the other's arm. Or the other arm even.
Talk now?
Oh, on her arm, it means. Fine, but you're on a word count for the rest of the day.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Don't start it yet. I messes ups.
Messes ups. Does she have like a very peculiar way of talking? Sounds like it. Yeah, I think for the other girl, the one we were just talking to, we'll give her sort of my normal voice, but with a bit more sort of like sassy attitude, maybe. No take backsies, Miyoko. That's it, Hazaya. That's what she was called. Oh no. Akio, you're the Ultimate Journalist, right? Yeah, I am, but why on a word count? It's a punishment. For doing what? The only way she's ever going to get over her annoying little speech impediment is by being trained. So I started giving her a word count so she learns to only speak when she's thought out what she's going to say. Oh, hi, Miyoko, are you okay with this? She slowly looks at Hazaya, then back at me and nods. Well, if you're the Ultimate Journalist, does that mean you're good at giving feedback or analysings? I guess so.
Yay! That means you can help Miyoko with her music.
Guess her being a musician explains her outfit.
It's cute that you're interested in music despite being so young.
He's not youngs.
On your knees.
Some girls are just naturally curved, like me.
I don't think silicone is natural.
Just lay that burn on there, eh?
And I don't want to drown you in the water. But I'm always open to some girl-on-girl homicide.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Miyoko, you'll probably grow into it. Ha, she's already 20. Nope. Miyoko here is small for life. But that's fine, because guys totally dig the mommy-daughter look we have going on.
Miyoko stunted, but she's still adults.
You're not his type, Miyoko.
Huh?
Hey, listen, we were just kidnapped. Is this really the time for this right now?
You got taken too? They came with Hazaya and Miyoko was checked in their baggies.
You do have an interesting way of speaking. Really thinking, like, what would be a good voice for you? Maybe I just talk normally, but we're trying to make it sound, I don't know. Maybe my stereotypical timid girl voice is the one to go for here. She was a faster runner than me. You just left her there.
Whatever.
Survival of the fittest. Besides, they didn't hurt her.
Anyway, Hazaya Himura. People call me the ultimate beauty, but I'm officially recognized as the ultimate croquet star.
Would not have guessed that, in all honesty. Croquet star, I would have thought you were, I don't know, like a fashionista or something, I'm not sure. Croquet star. Usually you always get a talent that's something to do with sports or games. It's impossible to work in Japan and not know the name Himura. Their involvement with politics and business across the country has allowed her parents to insert themselves into incredible power, buying into most industries and taking over small companies into the Himura brand. Uh-oh. I'm getting Byakuya vibes a little bit.
All yours.
She is pretty cute, right, Akio?
I'm impressed. You don't seem the type to play sports.
Like what you see?
I assure you I'm toned on every part of my body. Right.
Do you want me to go now?
Yes, please. You don't have to ask to speak, Miyoko.
Screw that!
Isn't that exactly what you want? Fair point. Anyway, you can go now, Miyoko. Hi.
Okay. Miyoko Baby. I'm the ultimate composer.
Composer. Right. So, composer and croquet star. 2 C's. I see. It'll probably take me a while just to memorise all the names and all the talents, but we'll get there, don't you worry. Miyoko Ebi. Her impact on the musical world is far larger than even her title. She has inspired people across the world with her signature style of music, mixing modern and orchestral music. Must admit, even I enjoy some of her stuff. Yeah, that's all one sentence, that. Just speaking as someone who, you know, marks a lot of essays, things like that in my job. If I would make one little sort of suggestion for amendment, I would say, you know, take long sentences like that and just break them up a bit. Maybe put a full stop in there somewhere. Just so it, you know, might make it read a bit more smoothly, I don't know. It's a minor suggestion, don't worry. I'm not being overly critical there. Oh wow, you're that composer, I've heard your music. Well, everywhere.
Just listen to the music.
Hey, you're a fan. I can sign something if you'd likes. Sure. I tear a page from my notepad and hand it to her, getting a interesting attempt at a signature. I heard that she wasn't able to read or write well, so I guess this is what she meant by a signature. Do you get nervous when performing on stage in front of so many people? No, I just zones out and listen to the symphony. God, Miyoko, at least try to make yourself sound interesting. You do way more than just stand there. Add getting a PR person to your list of things to do. They could totally market you to be even bigger. Okays.
Huh?
So you two were in the same class before you graduated?
Yep. Me and Miyoko have been totally besties for like 4 years now.
Is that your relationship? Okay. Yeah, we met at Hopi's Peaks. That's an interesting way of putting it. It's kind of weird how all 4 of us were at the same school but never met.
No, it's not. If I wanted to be friends with you, Itazura, I would have spoken to you there.
Well, damn. Just friggin' say that right to her face. Shame we never got close to Akio, but now's a great time to make up for lost time, right?
Honestly, I just submitted most of my stuff online. I was hardly ever in class.
Well, that is something actually the DR3 anime did sort of make out, didn't it? That as long as the students kind of focused on their research, they didn't always have to attend classes, did they? Me and Hazaya would spend all our time in the bathrooms. Shut up, Miyoko. So do you know what's happening here? It's a pretty weird situation, but the ship isn't the worst place to stay.
How very.
Plus being kidnapped, it's pretty hot. What? Okay, if that's what you're into. Here, considered an ice bath. The adults are talking titless. Okay, she's another lovely person. Lots of lovely people here. It's scary, but we're all together, so that's good.
I wouldn't want to be on a ship on her own.
Yeah, we'll have to look out for each other until we figure out what's happening here.
I don't mind working closer with you. Right. Do either of you have anything else to add about the present situation? I know one thing. With so many big, strong men around me, so I'm sure this situation isn't as bad as it seems. Miyoko doesn't know anything. I wishes I could help Moors. Don't worry, it's all fine. I'm sure we'll find out more soon. Yeah, Miyoko, I'm sure with someone like Aki on our side, we'll have no trouble figuring out this tricky situation. I should probably go now.
Oh, and I was just getting to know you. Well, I'm sure we'll all have time to become close later.
Yeah, this seems like the start of some good relationships.
These two are quite the pair. Yes, put it that way. Can I see anything here? Oh, is this like a garden or something? An arboretum over here? Oh, my. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Fountain? The fountain emits a dim blue light from below the water. Now, who are these? Approaching two people who seem to be whispering to each other as I approach.
Oh look, you're finally awake.
Twins? Okay. Interesting. Oh, God, what talent would you be? Bodyguard? Did they mention a bodyguard? You've got like a little, looks like some sort of communication device. And just like the suit and tie, well, shirt and tie combo. Also, one of them kind of has like a barcode tattoo on the neck. Interesting, okay.
Took you long enough. Enjoyed nap time?
Yeah, you've got to be the bodyguard or something, right?
What?
Excuse me? Interesting sprite. Okay. So hang on, is this like an ultimate pairing? They are both the ultimate bodyguard. That come as a sort of a double act, kind of. Okay. You're excused. The two begin to laugh with each other and whisper more.
Hey, leave him alone. God, why are you two so childish?
Wow, that hurt Izura.
Is that Alora's voice actor? Again, from Antebellum. Are a lot of the voice actors in this one the same people who voiced Antebellum? Sounds like it. That just the way she said that line, it sounded like Alora.
You're bullying us because we're different?
I swear to God, if that's Takahiro, it sounds a bit like Takahiro.
Hey, you're just twisting it around.
Stop, no more, leave us alone.
It could be Takehiro's voice actor, I'm not sure. It's giving me vibes of him, but I don't know, I could be completely wrong. Right. So, voices. Maybe I do have to lean into some of the absurd a bit here. Because the problem is that I think all my serious voices are starting to sound a lot alike. Oh God, I don't know though. What voice would I give to you? You're just so mean.
Can you introduce yourselves? This conversation isn't going anywhere.
They both look at each other in excitement.
This is the wonderful and fantastic Saya.
The wonderful and fantastic Saya.
And she is, of course, the brilliant and amazing Kaya.
Oh, you're introducing each other. I see. Interesting. You've both got kind of like the barcode thing on your neck.
And we're
The ultimate twins!
Okay. What if these VAs had a bit of fun with these ones? Okay, they're just the ultimate twins. That's your ultimate, is it?
Twins!
How is that a talent?
Screw you, ugly.
We're way more talented than you.
Maybe I'll just go sort of dramatic and a bit thespian for these ones. Besides, if you want to play that game, we're actually the ultimate synchronization. The Dara twins are fairly well-known performers with alleged telepathy. The two claim to be able to hear, see and smell what the other does, and even hear each other's thoughts, though they refuse to be separated for any extended period of time. We can finish each other's sentences without even practicing. And we're like identical, same height, weight, skills, talents. We can copy each other in every way you can imagine. Here, Akio, take this knife. She hands me a small curved blade. Why do you have this? Shh. I'll close my eyes and you throw it directly at me. As long as Saya can see it, I can catch the blade easy. So I've got to remember, Saya is the dude, Kaya is the girl. I hesitantly do as instructed and amazing. Just as the blade is about to hit her, she catches it between two fingers.
See, I told you we're just that good.
I thought she told me.
She, he, we, who cares? We're way more than just twins, we're the ultimate twins. I have twins in my family, my little brothers.
Sounds trash.
Not ultimate? Trash.
I feel like people in a lot of these Danganronpa fan games are always so sassy. Hey, leave them alone. Wow. I love the sprite work. Can we please get to see this sprite combination more often? Them doing the L's. Other twins suck. They're just mad that whatever bullshit bond they had is nothing compared to what we have, literally. Imagine being born with someone who is basically your double and not using it to make a shit ton of money. Waste of life. You two are really into the whole being twins thing. Into? Ew.
God, we should have known you were a pervert.
I didn't mean it like that.
You think that just because we're the cutest twins to have ever existed, that we're two for the price of one? You sick freak.
Jeez, you two are annoying.
And yeah, that was a random direction to go in. Cry me a river, bitch.
Who are you calling bitch, bitch?
Itazura steps towards Kaya, but Saya steps in the way.
Call Kaya that again, and I'll slit your throat, pig!
Jesus.
Hey, let's all calm down.
Freaking anger management issues. Good lord. Yeah. That's the thing though, I think people sort of lean into the absurd in these kind of games because they really want the characters to kind of stand out and make an impression. You know, and that's one way you can do it, certainly.
We don't want to waste our energy fighting each other.
God, you like the creepy twins from The Shining. Thank you.
I don't think that was a compliment.
Come on, Akio, let's go talk to people with actual talents. Like Auntie Prisha.
Just because she lets you call her that doesn't mean she likes you.
Will always be her favourite.
Let me write that down.
They have an aunt here. She's like their guardian, but they aren't related. Is it the girl who we see up in the top right, maybe?
Choke.
You choke. Choke. No, you. They continue to sling insults back and forth.
Strange.
I'm going to just... We leave as the two continue laughing. Why are they so rude? Well, there's a few rude people around here. Akio, don't think too much about it. Just move on. Ignore them. Maybe, you know, think up a few sort of nice, witty retorts to the things they say if you want to. Okay, it's the water supply for the garden's watering system. It seems to be off. Right, so... friggin' character check. Just go through and make sure I've memorised everyone. So we've got Akio, the journalist. We've got, of course, Itazura, the matchmaker. Amai, the chemist. We've got Alora, the lepidopterist. Misty, who we don't know who she is. Eiji, the undertaker. We've got Siobu, paranormal investigator. And now we've got, obviously, crazy twins. So that's 9 characters out of 17 so far, plus Heziah, who was the croquet star, and Miyoko, the composer. So that's 11 characters, so we've only got 6 more to find them. Actually managed to memorise them so far, that's pretty good, isn't it? Anything we can look at around here? Not by the looks of it. Okay, I can sprint as well, incidentally, by the way. Who we got here?
What excellent soil. Truly a great garden.
I swear to God, is that Ismini's voice actor from Antebellum? It sounds like Ismini's voice actor. Okay, you've got a very Hindu vibe to you. I'm not going to try doing an Indian accent because that will just very quickly stray into the politically incorrect. You could be someone very calm, maybe? I was thinking, what would your talent be, though? Spiritualist? Something like that, perhaps? I don't know. Not sure. We'll see. What excellent soil. Truly a great garden.
What are you doing?
Don't sneak up on me like that. You should never approach a lady from behind in such a manner.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to introduce myself.
You must be the boy who was still passed out when I left. Good to see you're up and moving. I think I'll go for sort of like a very calm voice for this one. Yeah, just showing him around. I'm feeling better now, so it's fine.
Alright, if you're sure. But notify someone if you ever feel sick. A concussion is a serious injury.
I'm not trained, but I do have some first aid knowledge.
Trust me, I think I would have noticed something by now. So I think I'm okay right now.
She's very concerned for me and we've only just met. I guess she's just nurturing by nature. If you're sure. Now, please, tell me your name.
We've already been talking for some time, but it feels so informal without knowing who it is I'm talking to.
That's got to be his meanies voice actress.
Let me write that down.
Oh, I hadn't noticed. I'm Akio Suzuki, ultimate journalist. Such a strong name, said with confidence. You must live up to your ultimate. It's nothing special, I just got lucky with a few of my articles. Be proud of your talents, Akio. We're ultimates for a reason.
Yeah, what Auntie said.
As for introductions, I am Prisha Huya, the ultimate botanist. Call me Auntie if you'd like.
Okay, botanist. Makes sense why you'd be in the garden then, yeah. Okay, so we got a botanist, number 12. So 5 more characters remaining. She's known as the ultimate botanist, but that ignores all of her charity and humanitarian work around the world, even helping found one of the 10 ultimate schools. She's notoriously hard to get an interview with, so this is a real great opportunity to see the real side to her. Is she a bit older then, than the rest of us maybe?
Botany. So, plants and, flowers?
Yes, that's a simplified version of it. My study in plants extends into both agriculture and pedology. A jack of all things flora, if you will.
How'd you get into something like that? You must be really smart.
Well, I do have a PhD in botany, so I am a doctor in it.
I say.
But people often feel intimidated by calling me Dr. Ahuya.
Well, I'll just call you Doc instead. Or Doc Prisha or something. Yeah, she's got to be older, probably, than most of the other cast. Just saying, because, like, PhDs can take, 4 or 5 years to do. So she's got to be probably, I don't know, getting into late 20s at the least, I would imagine.
So, Prisha's fine. We're all friends here after all, no?
No wonder she's an ultimate, with all those fields under her belt.
It's amazing that you're so young but already know so much.
Unless she was a prodigy, who knows, and did a PhD years early.
But you have cool stories.
A story for another time. Besides, the soil here is perfect for growing. I simply can't wait any longer to begin getting stuck in and seeing what beauty we can flourish here.
Sorry, I just knocked my edge of my desk with my hand. She seems so happy with something so simple as a flower. I guess it's actually pretty amazing how much enjoyment she can get from them.
So, not to bring the mood down, but were you taken too?
Most unfortunate, being taken at force, but we ended up where we were supposed to be in the end. Everything remains in balance. I will, however, be filing a complaint. The use of gunfire in order to fearmonger, truly appalling. And hurting my little darlings, how unacceptable. The plants? My niece and nephew, oh so cute. You'll be friends.
Yeah, the ones in the adorable little matching uniforms. Auntie made them herself.
What, the twins? You're not talking about them by any chance, are you? It's hard to see how the three would even like each other given the Dara twins' actions. If we're aboard the Ark, don't you think we would have seen an Ark employee by now? That is strange, but I'm sure they just wanted us to get settled in before orientation. Akio, you shouldn't be so nervous. I'm sure everything will turn out alright. I bet my best trowel on it.
I'm not sure I can totally believe that.
That is understandable. I can't say I fully believe myself, but if I say this, then maybe I can prevent people from panicking, which is something we don't need right now. Right. I'm just glad no one got hurt. Now, Akio, we should not dwell on negatives that never happened. Always look forward.
You're right. It's actually pretty motivational, I must admit.
Well, wisdom comes with age, and I seem to be one of the oldest here. Yeah, I thought she would be.
How old are you? You look so young to be so wise.
Akio, never ask a lady that. She must keep some secrets after all.
I'm sorry.
You're forgiven, Akio. Now, move along if you don't mind. I hate working with people watching over me. Right, I'll continue trying to make sure everyone is okay. Gotta keep them calm, right? Such a good assistant, and a cute young man too. Yes, Akio, we must keep everyone happy and avoid panic.
Aren't you cute?
My little ultimate assistant.
I, however, really must insist. The soil is crying out for Auntie Prisha to find all its little secrets. I bid you farewell for now.
Well, good luck with that. I'm going to move on now. It was nice to meet you. Bye, Auntie. She seems generous and kind, but she seems to not be the most concerned with the present situation and more concerned with plants. But I can tell her heart is in the right place. Yeah, she's one of the kindest people I think we've encountered so far. Kind of like her. Alright, so is that everything then? In the garden? Unless there's something down here. No. Twins, you want to say anything else? No? Okay. Alright. So we've got 12 characters, I think, haven't we? Something over here? No. What was this? That was the pump room. Door is locked. Okay. So we can go back through. And go over to the left now. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and do that. Sargasso. Named after Sargasso Sea. Is it like a restaurant or something? Well, we'll get to that in a moment. Oh. The room extends far back into the darkness. Not good. But at least the music's nice and calm. Love this remix version of, is it Beautiful Lie from V3? Sounds like it. I'm just examining all the shelves here to see if there's anything actually on them. Don't know if there will be though, that's the thing. Go this way. Inside the box is years upon years and years of chicken. By chicken, man. Tickle, tickle. What? Sorry, what? What was that? Is that a reference to something that I'm not getting? How strange. It's a fence, but there seems to be no way to open it. Ooh. Okay. I wonder what the deal is with this then. It doesn't seem like there's anyone or anything in there. Let's go into the Sargasso bar or restaurant, whatever it is. Oh. Hello, hello. The Sargasso restaurant. It's pretty calming in here. Seems like there's noise coming from the kitchen in the left. Alright, probably wants me to go over there then, but first I want to have a look around, see if there's anything I can interact with. Stairs are blocked halfway up. Ah, never mind. Okay, guess this is where we'll come to eat and all that. I like the dining room in every game. That's always a thing. Sargasso. Nice. In keeping with the nautical theme, I guess. Is there going to be like a nautical theme in this since we're on a cruise ship? Feels like there would be, right? Right, what's going on here? Aha! 2 people in this room. First though... Wait, Akio? Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Wait, Akio, we can't go in there. An old fortune teller woman read my palm and said I'd die in a freezer. Okay, so it's the freezer. Cold storage. We got a fortune teller in here?
Carry
Ooh.
eat, multiply by...
You're not what I was expecting, but then again, there's always one character in Danganronpa games who is a completely different art style to everyone else. And I guess that's what Von Creep is going for here. Hey, you okay?
We'll just have to...
Are you ignoring me?
He's doing sums, buddy. The tall man just looks at me and smiles before nudging the shorter man. He let out a sigh and looked back at me.
I've already asked you not to interrupt me. Oh, hello. My apologies. You aren't who I thought you were. Shall we have a more formal introduction, Akio?
I'm wondering what your talent would be. Mathematician, maybe? You just seem like a very studious person. So what's the thing clipped to your waist? Is that like a ID tag or something? Looks like it. You know my name?
Of course. Akio Suzuki, the ultimate journalist.
What else does he know about me?
Whoa, cool talent, dude.
Wow, you're an interesting looking one. Trying to think, what would your talent be? Are you going to be sort of like the buff character in this? You look like it. The large guy gives me a thumbs up with a smile. He looks like maybe he's a kitchen service person. Maybe a cook. Or a waiter or something, I don't know.
I'm not really used to being recognized, since I normally use a pen name.
That you do. I know about most ultimates here. It's my duty.
Your duty?
He's actually pretty smart. He knows all about my bakery without me even talking about it.
A baker? Is that what you are? I see. We had a baker, didn't we, in another fan game? Hope Restoration. I forget her name. Bakery?
Yeah, dude. Nate Matthews. I'm the ultimate baker.
Okay, I could just give you like a generic American accent, because it sounds like you're basically supposed to be American. Alright, so we've got a baker. Character number 13. A baker's dozen. Perfect. His bakery was an overnight success. In under a month he'd opened 40 stores, selling his tightly guarded recipes. If you like, you can try one. I'm almost done. I just need to add the decorations. Oh, gimme, gimme. How'd you get a talent like that anyway?
Well, I own a chain of bakeries all across America. We're trying to expand outside the country, but, you know, it's hard.
Yeah. Well, no, because I don't own a business, but I can guess it's pretty hard.
Sorry, let me just adjust my microphone slightly. Oh, let's see, what voice would I give you? I could just go for like a nasally nerd voice, couldn't I? I know it's kind of stereotypical, but I do wish you wouldn't use the food as I'm counting it, Nathan. Is that voice alright?
I'm still freaked out because of the whole kidnapping sitch.
Yeah, I think I'll just go for that voice. I'll give him like a nasally voice. I could just give him like the lispy nerd voice, but I feel like I've done that with so many nerd characters. You were both taken too. Can you tell me what happened?
I was at the airport awaiting my flight, and suddenly, like an action movie, gunfire and smoke. Interesting, but annoying.
It does sound like you have a bit of a slightly nasal quality to your voice, and maybe actually that voice would work correctly for you. Yeah, I got attacked outside and people were trying to run, but they took us all. It was so scary.
When I woke up here, I was super confused. I know the Ark had international passengers, but I'm like one of the only Americans, and most of you are Japanese, which I haven't spoken in a while. So hopefully I'm not too rusty.
Wait, so you weren't already in Japan?
No, it's probably from the Hope's Peak American campus or something. No, my letter told me to meet them at an airport in LA. A few others were there and got taken too. I hope they're okay.
The cowboy and the one with the gas mask. I remember seeing them there, but I can't say I recognize any of the others.
Cowboy? Gas mask? Is that people we haven't met yet? Yes, a similar story to the British Ultimates. Vincent and Alora confirmed as much.
So, Vincent is the name of the one in charge?
Vincent wanted to just leave you to wake up and find us, but me and Amai said we'd stay. He's by the cabins if you haven't met him yet. Fair warning if you haven't. I don't think he would like it if you asked him too many questions, which you seem inclined to do.
He has a short fuse?
Okay, that little dude's voice is starting to stray a bit towards Australian, but okay. I wouldn't say that. He's just extremely condescending and will likely shout at you for asking too many questions. And I'll try not to make him annoyed.
Good luck with that.
So the characters have great sprites in this. He's rather intense. If we were in a courtroom, you'd definitely want to make sure your reports are up to date, or he'd surely tear you a new one. I can see that. Do you think he means well? We haven't found out what this little guy's talent is, or who he is.
I need more information before answering the question.
Yes, and again, just very quiet voice. Needs to speak up, or raise the volume a bit. I just hope his patience grows with time. We don't need any angry people right now. I agree with you fully on that.
Besides that, I'm the current reigning Lord of Knowledge, Riku Yamamoto, the ultimate general knowledge.
Ultimate general knowledge, okay. Interesting. So you're kind of like Kotaro, then, in Antebellum, because he's like the ultimate encyclopedic knowledge, the kid in that one. I wonder if there was some inspiration maybe there, I don't know. Which one came first, Antebellum or this? Probably Antebellum, because it's been, I don't know, it's got so many chapters to it, I'm not sure. Alright, there we go, Riku. Riku and Nate. I knew I'd seen him before, but he's not exactly easy to forget. He's been on almost every game show in Japan and won his trivial knowledge is unmatched. They should probably just screw up the word "won" there. It should just say "and his trivial knowledge is unmatched." That's a cool talent. So you're good at quizzes?
Quizzes, questions, anything trivial. I have a perfect memory and haven't forgotten anything over 19 years.
So I hope something I will just say now, because something that mainline Danganronpa games always tended to do was to make the character who has a bit of a weird art style. Often they would make that character kind of like the slightly perverted and weird character. With the exception of Ryoma in V3. Ryoma was kind of cool. But obviously, like Hifumi in Trigger Happy Havoc and then Teruteru in DR2, they always went down sort of like the pervy character route with them. I hope they don't, I hope that the dev of this, Von Creep, doesn't go down that route with you. I'd be interested if, to see a sort of kind of a character with obviously a more comical art style done in a much more sort of interesting and sympathetic and actually quite engaging way. So, yeah. I'm interested to see more of you, Riku.
Show off.
What was that?
Nothing. So you just have a good memory?
That was a very snarky remark from you there, Akio.
Good is an understatement. I have perfect memory.
How many stars on the United States flag?
50. Come on, Akio. A hard question next time.
Yeah, give him something challenging. How many countries are there?
195. Although 2 of those are not members of the United Nations.
Whoa. Do you know, like, film facts too?
I watch films not just for a hobby, but in order to know for any crazy question thrown my way.
Probably reads a lot of books too.
Even gaming,
Yeah,
anime,
see?
and books, as I said. Lord of knowledge.
We can totally talk about anime together once. We're not investigating if we were or were not kidnapped. Gotta admit, I'm impressed. So what are you doing? Rationing. We don't know how long we're going to be here or when we'll be given more food. So I'll begin creating a meal plan for everyone. Ah, good thought.
I'm gonna help cook, since it seems we'll be self-catered and, well, unless there's a baseball team, it's pretty much all I can do here.
Oh, that's pretty smart.
Oh, I nearly spoke then.
How's it currently going?
Pretty well, I must say. There's enough here for a few weeks, just as long as people are responsible about it. And are people being responsible for it? Besides Nate here trying to bait for a small army, we're good.
Hey, I just get super anxious at stuff like this.
I can easily make some wartime ration cookies with perfect measurements.
You should probably calm down now, Nate. There's no need to overwork yourself.
I'm trying, dude, but thanks for the concern. Oh, that's the wrong voice. I'm trying, dude, but thanks for the concern. Riku seems to be distracted with counting again.
What?
Nate, did you take more butter? I didn't factor this into my planning. I have to recount everything again now.
No. Yes.
I had to defuse him before he went crazier, so I stayed a little longer. So, did Vincent leave a task for me? No, you were just left out of our plan until you woke up. Just go see if anyone needs help. I'm fine here.
Well, then it seems I'm free more than everyone else. So I can stay a little bit. Would you tell me what you think about all this?
I'm not so sure what to make of it at the moment. We need more information before I can come to a full conclusion.
Any ideas on how to get out? Well, usually when trapped on ships, we look for any doors with 9 on them. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. I haven't noticed anything of that kind so far. It's nothing, Akio. Our captors wouldn't make escape so easy. Besides, there are far too many of us for it to be that. They wouldn't go through so much trouble to get us if it was going to be so easy.
Escape rooms positively thrill me. Like a gym for the brain.
Well, I know how to count on for getting us out of here.
Now, you can leave if you wish. I need to finish counting the rations again.
Okay, sorry for holding you up. I'll be on my way now. Thanks for the catch-up, guys.
See you around, bro. Watch out for any creeps out there.
Riku seems like he could be helpful in this situation. And Nate, well, he's good looking at least. he's at least got that going for him, right? He's good looking. Don't know if he'll be useful for anything. It's bread. Yes, Akio, sure is. Double door fridge. Why do they call it oven? When you oven the cold food of out hot eat what? What? Sorry, I think that needs rephrasing. What? What is that garbled sentence? And why do I have a choice, yes or no? Yes. Okay, nothing happens. I don't know. I don't know. What's through here? It's locked. There's a cake painted on the door? Okay. How strange. Definitely can't go into the freezer then. I feel like that freezer definitely is going to come into play. Do you think like someone's going to get locked in there and they're going to freeze to death? Thing is, commercial freezer rooms on obviously things like ships, but also in places like supermarkets, they are nothing to joke about, ladies and gentlemen. Because I'm just going to take a moment, digress, PSA. I used to work years and years ago when I was an undergraduate student. I had a part-time job in a supermarket just to earn a little bit of money. And we had one of those big, like, proper walk-in commercial freezer rooms. And the thing about them is, because obviously they have, like, special doors on them, so they can seal it so they don't, so the temperature from outside doesn't get in. And of course, if you're going in there, they actually have jackets, warm jackets that you have to put on when you go in. And there's actually an emergency system, or was an emergency system inside the freezer. So if you ever get shut in by accident, you can hit basically an alarm that tells someone in the warehouse that basically, help, I'm trapped and I need to be let out the freezer. Because the thing is, it's a freezer, you're in there without warm clothes on, you will literally fucking get health complications. So yeah, health and safety, ladies and gentlemen. Right, well that's the Sargasso restaurant. So we've got 14 characters out of 17. Very good. There's an upstairs by the looks of it. Aha! Oh, cowboy hat and gas mask. A small med bay. Interesting. Seems to have medical reports on all the students here. Don't have time to read them yet. Okay. Can we talk to these people? Two men are talking as one patches up the other with a bandage.
I'm sick of just standing here. Can't you use something in here to blow this sucker up?
Are you Vincent? Maybe. Okay, I'm probably going to give you an American accent, but with slightly more pronounced. A bit more stereotypical, maybe.
You punched the gate and nearly broke your hand. I don't think explosives are the best idea.
Ooh. Interesting that you've put an effect on your voice to make it sound muffled. I could give you my Correcchio voice. So he had a mask and I did sort of like a muffled voice with that one.
No great story started with, and the cowboy watched patiently as someone slowly picked the lock on the gate.
Lockpicking is vital to heist films.
Not in the good old spaghetti westerns.
What do you mean break in?
Ah! Kid, don't scare me like that! I could have had my gun loaded if those a-holes hadn't taken it from me.
You actually have a gun, or did have a gun rather.
Why would you have a gun with you?
Didn't I get up not give it away? My pride is a little hurt from you not knowing me.
Like a film star or something? A western movie star?
And the greatest cowboy
or just the ultimate
that
cowboy?
ever lived. The ultimate cowboy, Kid Justice! But you should call me Yen the Wall, since I'm off the clock.
Okay. Ultimate cowboy, that's what he is. I guess. Sure. Do you work on like a historical reenactment site or something? Kid Justice is somewhat of a national hero in America, a vigilante with perfect manners, teaching kids right from wrong. He had a pretty good TV show for you. See, he's a TV star. There you go.
Hey, you're that Kid Justice?
Of course I am, realest cowboy alive. I don't need you down here, City Slicker.
By real, you mean a celebrity, famous because kids look up to him.
Hey, don't attack my fans! I'm the hero! Kids need to know right from wrong!
Our knight in shining armor.
I've seen your show. I love the episodes where you take on that ghost rancher dude. Oh, you got me blushing all beat red.
My sister loved your show. She super wanted to get into solving crimes because of it.
If she watches my show, then she's obviously a good kid.
Let me write that down.
Didn't you say you used to be an actual vigilante? Yeah, but I settled down with a nice deal for more money than I ever made before, per season of Kid Justice.
Not even crime fighters can resist capitalism.
What a pair. Ultimates are really weird sometimes. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Your show is great. I'm Akio Suzuki, Ultimate Journalist. Great a shooting partner, and you can see how awesome Kid Justice is. Right, Crecchio voice.
It surely is an interesting talent. I guess it's good you've got such a variety of people to meet here. Interviews will be fun.
I do more crime journalism than just celebrities.
Well, even still, it's quite interesting being so close to so many other ultimates.
Shucks. Nice to meet you, bud. When are the instructors gonna show? I'm bored out of my mind!
Are we even sure that the instructor will show? Hope so.
They seem to be keeping themselves hidden for a reason.
Says the guy who won't even tell me his name.
Crest is all you need to call me.
Crest. Interesting.
The ultimate robotics engineer. You said.
Okay. Roboticist, I see.
But your mama didn't name you Crest.
Okay, so we've got a robotics engineer and a cowboy. Interesting. This guy is known by a lot of names online, but not his real name. He's been hired by governments and companies across the world to create highly advanced AI.
My birth name is unimportant to our current situation.
So, Crest, right?
And here's the ultimate robotics engineer. Stuff like that goes over my head. Can you really make a death robot?
I'm not sure I can legally answer that.
This guy hardly talks. Robots?
Yes, I specialize in robotic engineering, but I can do anything, really.
I just noticed, yeah. His bag had just opened, with the like robot eyes in there. Suddenly from his bag a small floating robot appears.
Finally, you're awake.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's adorable. Look at it.
Whoa. Is that real?
Of course it is. You can see it, can't you?
And it's adorable.
They're called Asai? I see.
Assy.
It's short for Asimov.
Oh, like Isaac Asimov, I guess. Cute. Hi, Azzy. It's pretty amazing you made something like this yourself. Does he talk?
He does not, at least not to you. Assy is my most advanced AI today.
I'll say. They'd make a good shooting target.
Don't say that to him. You'll probably trigger him immensely.
If you try to shoot Assy, I'll learn to shoot back, and I promise they're a better shot.
I'm just playing with you, kid. Anyway, Akio, we're trying to break into the star room, but there's this gate in the way. Bombs are the way to go, right?
Oh, don't do it totally. Don't actually break your hand this time.
I think lockpicking is probably the best option here.
Surely lockpicking is safer. We're on a boat, so I don't really want to sink it.
Exactly.
Yeah, yellow bellies.
So, are you okay, Jan? Your hand isn't broken, right?
No, just a bruise. Shame. I would have liked a battle scar.
Wait, you never actually said why you were trying to get in there.
Well, we're doing it for different reasons. I saw a radio behind the gate, so it'd be good to try to call for someone to let people know where we are.
Yeah, and I was hoping to find a good weapon behind there for when those kidnapping varmints come back.
Those kidnapping, rootin' varmints.
I can picture it now. They come in as I slowly walk up behind them, reach for my cannon. Boom! Boom! Clean their plows! Then give them all their own bone orchard.
A couple of extra words there, but okay. Nothing this guy says makes sense. Guess he's really in character.
That feels like a flight of pure fancy.
And I'm not entirely sure I understood everything you said.
I'm sure you can get my entire meat. I want them dead.
Right, well, I'll get going to check on the others. Just be careful whatever you decide to do.
Alright, Akio. Take care, you hear? I'll see y'all in a bit.
Okay.
Yes, be careful too. You don't know what could be around the corner.
Got it. Oh.
But I'll find you guys later once I've done introducing myself to everyone.
Okay, so that's 15 and 16, which I suppose leaves only one left. Vincent, whoever that is. Crest is silent, but I can tell he's thinking about the situation. He could be one of the few to realise what danger we could really be in. Well, good for him. Alright, so that's the med bay. It's fascinating. Really interesting. I mean, I think we talked to both these characters last time as Kaide. Well, let's talk to Sayaka, because Kamaru's like a big Sayaka fan, isn't she? That could be an interesting dynamic. Oh, some Sayaka fan service going on here. Sayaka was just trying to have a swim at the beach and Kamaru's come up to try and bother her. There's something the matter, Miss Naegi? The Sayaka said my name. Now's not the time to fangirl out, Kamaru. I'm sorry for acting like we're good friends and calling you by your first name, love. Like I said when we first met, I'm a huge fan of yours. So I kind of lost my mind being so close to the Sayaka. Oh, I did it again. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm seriously not trying to act like a weirdo. I'm so embarrassed.
I'm so happy.
I don't mind how you address me, in fact...